Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn. Supportive Oracle cards. The Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. Good. Leo. What do we got going for Leo? That is such a curious start for Leo. Okay. You got your card coming right off. That's another... Okay. You got the Lion card right off in the beginning. But it comes in with the Moth and the Five of Pentacles. So the lion, Leo lion, like I think most people realize, like the symbol for Leo is the lion, right? And you got the Moth spirit, which says the Moth spirit talks about surrender here. Sometimes it's like not seeing things for what they really are. I've noticed that when I've done my own energy work with it, like when I connect with it and I'm getting messages there. It's kind of like not seeing something for what it really is. I've noticed that. But the lion is telling me, you know what you're doing, and you know where you are. You're out in the cold in this situation, like you're separated out of it. But when I'm feeling the lion, especially because it's showing it with the lion here, you're on the outs, but you're like, yeah, it suits me right now. It's kind of like I am on the outside of this, but yeah, that's how it is. It's kind of like if you really wanted to work to change that, well, then you'd take action to do that. You don't want to. That's what I'm getting with the lion in this part. Like, you're on the outs, but you're like, yeah, well, for now, that's where I need to be. I'm not going to bend over backwards and try to get back into this situation or change this situation. I just don't want to right now. You just literally, where you are, you're like, yeah, well, I'm here. That's where I am right now. I don't want to change it. While you're on the outs of this, you're not seeing something happen. The Hanged Man on its side, which makes me feel like it looks like there's movement, but there's not. It looks like things are changing, or things are doing things, or people are doing things, and they're not. I feel like somebody's giving you a little bit of sweet talk, or I don't know if I want to call it sweet talk, or they're making it act like they're doing really well. They're showing off like they're doing really well. Or things are changing, things are happening, and that's not really the case. The Hanged Man on its side is telling me I feel like there's a false presence here. It looks like something's happening that's not. And you're kind of like, all right, you go do that. I'm fine. I don't want to be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, you would be, is what I'm getting. But you're like, go do what you got to do. Go ahead, have fun. You're not fighting this. And I think that's a thing with the lion. Like, just because the lion can fight and the lion could win, but if they don't want to, if you don't want to, you're not gonna. You're like, yeah, I don't care. There could be deer running right past you. You're like, yeah, I'm not hungry. It's fine. Have at it. Go run right through. I don't care. Just because they're there doesn't mean you have to go get them. And you're just like, nah, I'm full. I don't need anything. Thanks. And you're just letting this pass on by because you just don't want it. You don't want to be a part of it. This seems to be really upsetting people a little bit, I'm noticing. Empress, Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Wands all on its side. You don't care at this point. You're just like, I don't care. I just don't care. I don't want to be bothered with it. It's fine. People seem to be a little bit out of joint about that. They're trying to get your attention. Especially the Ace of Cups on its side, it's kind of like the situation is failing. And they feel like it's failing because you don't care. But at the same time, it's like the way things have been going, I almost feel like, why should you care? It's one of those things. It's kind of like maybe they pushed their luck on something, or maybe something that's happened or they've done, they just pushed it a little too far, and now you're like, you know what, whatever, go do what you got to do. There's stress, but they're also feeling like there's a possibility of loss. That's the Ten of Wands on its side. They're stressed about it, and they're afraid they might lose it. Because for me, depending on the situation, I am an intuitive reader. When the Ten of Wands is upside down, that's like a lot of stress that's ending up with nothing. When it's right side up, it's a lot of stress that ends up with success. So they're not sure. They're thinking they might lose everything here. Empress on its side is like people, when the Empress is out of balance, that's somebody who has a lot of control of a situation but doesn't know what to do with it. This is somebody who's just not handling a situation very well. They're very afraid they're going to lose this situation because they seem to have like lost your connection. You have the cat coming in next, which is funny. You have the Leo lion first. You have the cat, and it's a tiger cat, not for nothing. Not for nothing. Tiger cat, lion, you know. Curiosity seems to get the better of you. And I feel like you're kind of like, they're kind of like dwindling, fading away. And now you don't know what they're doing. And you're kind of like, well, now I'm curious. What's going on over there now? Curiosity gets the better of you. Curiosity killed the cat. Like, I'm getting that energy. It says here, claim your independence. That's another cat thing. But it's kind of like you want to know what's going on. So you're putting out the Ace of Swords. It's the two of these together that really fills the curiosity energy. You're like, what's going on over there? What y'all doing over there? What's going on? What's happening? What are you doing? What's going on over there? So you're making advancements towards them? Or like you're watching the ships sail by is kind of what I'm feeling with this. But you're like, what's going on over there? I want to know. And you're trying to see what's really happening. This energy perks up to that in like 2 seconds. Like, whoa, oh, the Leo's watching? The Leo's watching. Oh, put on the show. Put on the show. Start banging the drums. Open the drapes. Like, start singing a song or something. Do something. Give them a show to make them think things are going well. Like, they're giving you a show. That's with the fox spirit. Because the fox, especially with that fox tail whipping around, they're trying to make it look good. They're really trying to make it look good, and they're trying to, like, the fox is also kind of like a little sly, a little bit of trickery there, depending on what's going on here. So now that you're looking and you're asking, they're like, oh, make it look good, make it look good. They're trying to kind of impress you or trying to make you want to come towards them. But I feel you seeing between the lines on this. It's almost like, all right, you got that going on. Are you falling for it? I don't think you're falling for it. I think you're kind of like, yeah, they need me. I feel like that's the first thing you're thinking is, yeah, that's why they need me. That's the energy I'm feeling. Like, they need me. You've got the Knight of Wands, though. You're like, I'm going to make them ask for it, though. That's why they're doing all this ridiculousness. It's kind of like, yeah, you got the whole show going on, and I'm noticing there's nobody in the audience except for me. Like, come on. Like, you're seeing between the lines here. You're like, yeah, you're putting on all this horse and pony act. I'm the only one here. Nobody bought tickets. I can see nobody bought tickets. Like, I can see over here nobody's here except for me. And I'm not footing the bill for, a whole stadium worth of people. Not for nothing. But you're like, okay, they need me. Yeah, they need me. But I'm going to make them ask for it. And I feel like that's where you're standing. Like, I'm going to hold my ground. I'm going to make them ask for it. You need my help? Yeah, you do. I know you do. I'm not going to come back towards you. No. You need me? You're going to have to ask for it. The Two of Wands is showing up with, like, a choice needs to be made. A choice does need to be made. But they're still feeling like they have it. Well, they're feeling like it's almost like they feel like they have you on the ropes. Like, oh, the Leo's coming back. They feel like you're coming back. And I feel like you probably will. But I think they're really naive that, they're going to have to do some footwork. They're going to have to do some lip service here to really... They're going to have to ask. They're going to have to ask. They don't see that at first. They think you're just coming back, and I feel like you are. Am I wrong? No, you're coming back. And the choice needs to be made. They do need you. You know they need you, but you're like, you're going to have to ask first. You got to ask first. You've made some mistakes. You're going to have to ask first. I'm not just going to walk back in there. And then I feel like you're leveling it up a little bit. You're like, well, if you need me, I don't know if I'm going to have time. I got a lot going on over here. You got justice on your side with the ant. You're getting other opportunities around you. And you're flaunting that. You're showing that off. I feel like you're flaunting that. Like, hey, nobody else has asked me to help them, and somebody else needs some help. If I go help them, I'm not going to be able to help this horse and pony act over here, so I don't know. You're putting it out there. You're making it quite known. Oh, this person needs me, or that person needs me. You're putting it out there quite blatantly. Like, they're not the only show in town. Like, you have other opportunities here. So the justice is on your side with the ant. Like, you got a lot going on, a lot of people clamoring for your attention. If they want you, they better do something quick, or else justice is going to go for you and not for them. They have a lot to offer you, this person, and they're holding back. Whatever the situation is, person, situation, whatever it is, they're holding back, and they don't seem to want to. I don't like the term, eat crow, but I guess that's what it is. They need to. They need to come forward and tell you what you want to hear. They need to ask you for help. I feel like that's fair. Like, I do feel like that's fair. This is face down. There's a lot here for you. That's why this is face down. Like, this situation is really beneficial for you. It is. And they're just saying, I feel like that's the point of this reading. They're like, there is a lot here for you. How much are you going to let this person's stubbornness affect that, is the question. Because there is a lot here for you. Because there's like a standoff. There's like this standoff here with the Eight of Swords. Nobody wants to give in. You want them to ask, they're not asking. They don't want to do that. They don't want to secede to that. I feel like you're both, I'm sorry, but the way I'm feeling this reading is like both sides, you and them, are kind of in the danger of missing out on something. I feel like the last part of here of this reading is like the advice. They're like saying, free yourself from this ridiculousness. You have other ways to get satisfaction. What does that mean? Come forward to this person, create the conversation, because you know what? You can get that same outcome. You want that satisfaction for them to say that they did something they shouldn't have, and that you want them to say that they need you. Just start the conversation. You will get them to say what you want, and it will be the truth. Change needs to happen in this situation. They're saying there's a lot here that you could benefit from, a lot. Don't let it pass you by because of somebody else's behavior. Evaluate everything you have in front of you. Look at it bare bones. Do you want what's in this situation? Do you want it? Do you want it to go well? Do you want to enjoy it? Then work around the situation and decide and make it happen the way you want it to happen. If you wait for this other person to come towards you, I feel like they're too stubborn, and you're both going to end up losing out a little bit. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm feeling. But they're saying you can find satisfaction other ways. Create the conversation. You can make them admit that they need you. You will get the satisfaction the same way. If you need to do that, then you need to do that. I feel like that's what's happening. I don't know what to say, but that's the energy coming through. But it's kind of like, no, they need to. They need to fess up and say that, they do need you. They need to show that gratitude and to be thankful that you're there. There's a lot of change that also needs to come with this situation. The Knight of Swords with the butterfly is telling me, create that conversation, free yourself from the situation, but the horse is very strong. Like, I feel like people underestimate horses. If horses want to, they can do some damage. They can kick pretty hard. They can run pretty fast, obviously. But like, they're not just like, docile creatures. If you get in their way and they really feel the need to, they can trample you. They can cause death very easily, from what I understand. So you have a lot of energy here. Go forward, create this conversation, and then reshape the situation more to your liking. Set the standard. Set the standard and just be in control of it. Be the commander of the situation. Even if you're a worker and you're dealing with management, I don't think it matters. I feel like even if you're down here and you're dealing with somebody up here, like, management-wise or something like that, you could still end up in control. Titles don't matter. Reevaluate this, recreate this situation to your liking. You can be in the control no matter how it's set up, is what I'm getting. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.